So what I thought we'd look at a little bit this week, competition yesterday, a few different areas. This is one of the good things about a competition, right? Is that we get a chance to have a little look at, see where some of the areas are that we need to improve on. And a few of our students got stuck in closed guard yesterday and obviously it's a common thing. Someone gets up on points, they cross their legs and they're just not going to open their legs because if they hold it there, they're going to win. They stall it out, which is of course is boring and not what jiu-jitsu is about, but they played the game. So we're going to look at a couple of ways that we can open up the guard. We're going to start off pretty basic today, get slightly more advanced as we move on through the week. So we're going to do one today from our knees and we're going to do one today from standing position. So the one from the knees, first thing we've got to do is make sure that we get ourselves right inside the closed guard. So making sure that we're not overreaching our arms, making sure that we don't cross our arms over the 50% line. So if I cut Kieran in half here, 50%, 50-50, my arms stay on the particular side or can sit down the middle. So I don't want to take this arm across to this side, I don't want to take this arm across to this side. Super, super important. I can grab down the middle here. So for the first one, we're going to bring the arm down the V on the gi. We're going to grapple with both and we're going to twist so that it's going to make it more difficult for him to break the grip. So if I just hold it like this and he wants to break the grip, relatively easy for him to pull it off. If I twist the gi up in my hand, a little bit more difficult for him to do that. You want to be below like the rib cage line. So with the solar plexus is what we want to be aiming for. So we twist and like we dig into our partner. Number one, so it's super uncomfortable for this guy. Number two, there I know I'm not overreaching. So if I've gripped and I've reached up here and my arm is straight, then my partner's going to be able to make his rotation, start attacking for the armbar. If I have the arm here and my partner attacks for an armbar or triangle, I know that as soon as he tries to move, my elbow's in a good position so he's not going to be able to find the elbow. Okay? So we grip, twist and push in. So for this first one, we're going to grip at the top of the trousers. Grip top of the trousers and we're going to put our elbow into the inside of the knee. This nice fleshy part right here, the sensitive part is what we're looking for. Elbow in. Going to take my outside knee, bring my knee just into his butt cheek. I'm going to put my foot behind. Then I'm going to push myself. So I'm going to keep my body facing forwards for as long as possible. So I'm going to push down with the elbows, push back, may get the legs to break. Go ahead, put them back up if you can. That's it. If we get to this point and we haven't quite got it, we push down and we're just going to start to twist the hips back. As I make my hips turn to the side, it makes my body longer, makes it more difficult for my partner to keep the legs crossed. Another thing you could do as a bit of a risk move is if we kind of get to here and we can't get the legs open, we can reach our arm back through the legs, lift the leg up and pull the leg to the side and look for the pass. So again, we grip, don't overreach, twist, punch in. When you punch in, you want to feel your hand go into their body a little bit. Grip, top of the trousers, elbow comes into the sensitive part of the leg, knee comes in, not too far across, just like butt cheek is good. Foot goes back, and then we're just going to create pressure by pushing back into our partner's legs. For this one, all we're going to do is we're just going to use our elbow to push the leg down, slide the knee over the top and staple. Once you staple the leg, whatever guard pass you want to add on to the end of that, you're very welcome to. So again, grip, twist, punch in. Top of the trousers, not the belt, because the belt moves too much. Top of the trousers, elbow in, knee in, step back, keep the hips square, and then twist at the end. Again, if you feel like you've almost got those legs broken, you can reach back through the legs, start to punch, lift the leg over the top. We can use that for our pass as well. Okay? So let's start with from the knees, good pressure in the legs. Make sure that you're keeping yourself safe by getting the correct grips. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. Good. So the second one we're going to do, I feel like the type of guard break that you're going to do does depend on the person that you're rolling with, right? Obviously different body types. Kieran's a little shorter. Sorry, Kieran, for outing you. But a little shorter. So it's probably going to be a little bit easier to pop the ankles open. Whereas you get someone with like super long legs, like already, like super long legs, I'm kind of moving myself back to my max with my arms straight, and he's still got his leg crossed behind me. So it does kind of depend on the person that you're rolling with. For the second one, we're still going to make the same grip in the middle, punch down. This is a good grip anyway, because it stops him from being able to get to you. Stops him from being able to reach up, grab your posture, and pull your posture in, which is what he wants. For this one, we're going to try to find a sleeve. So I'm going to grip pocket grip on the sleeve, punch you both hands down into the stomach, and I'm going to stand up to one leg first. The side that I stand up to has to be the side that I've got the grip on the sleeve. If I stand up to this side first, he's going to hook the leg and he's going to sweep me back down. So one leg, pinch my knee into his hip. All my weight goes through my hands. If you just try to use your legs here, it's going to be difficult. So weight goes through the hands, then come up to the second leg. Pinch the knees on the hips. Pinching the knees is going to make a big difference. Now, I keep the sleeve and I'm going to let go. Some people like to pass the sleeve off. Entirely up to you whether you do that or not. Do not let go of the sleeve here. If I let go of the sleeve here, he's just going to come down to my ankles and I'm going to go for a ride backwards. So keep the one sleeve. Now the posture, really important. Body goes back, hips go forwards, hand goes to the knee, push down, shake the body to unlock the legs, and we're going to take a step back. Good job on keeping your legs crossed there. Like that.
It was difficult.
So, grip, twist, punch, sleeve grip. First leg, second leg, pinch the knees in, hips forwards, shake the hips to unlock the legs, take a step back, and then from this point you're just in the open guard, and whatever guard pass you want to add on to the end of that you can. So out of all the different guard breaks there are, this is probably the one that's been the most successful for me over the years. Getting those legs open and getting out of that closed guard. So grip, grip, step 1, 2, hips, really important, the hips. Step out, ready to start passing. All right, so standing up, make sure you've got that sleeve grip. No sleeve grip, you're going for a ride. 1, 2, 3, let's do it.